Now we're going to have a reading done by Reea Rodney, who is a #1 best-selling author on Amazon. The name of the story is Juniper and Rose. We will always come back.
Hi, my name is Reea Rodney, and I am originally from Fifth Company Branch Road, Indian Walk, Moruga. I migrated to the United States in 2006 and planted root in Brooklyn, New York, which is where I live with my husband and 3 young adult children. It brings me such great pleasure and joy to be a part of the Children Bocas Lit Fest. As a young child growing up, my life wasn't easy. I was faced with so many challenges, and I struggled with low self esteem, lack of confidence, and I did not know how to love and appreciate myself for who I was. I stuttered and I have a lisp, and I was bullied daily. However, as I grew into a young adult, I knew I needed to work on building my self confidence, and I knew I needed to love and accept myself for who I am from the inside and the outside. And I also wanted to ensure that children learn how to do the same. Fueled by this deep desire, which I believe was my personal mission in life, I was determined to change the life of every child I came in contact with. This was one of the many reasons why I became a children's author and a parent and child personal development coach. Over the past 4+ years, I have written 15 children's books, all of which are focused on building a positive mindset in children, which helps them to navigate the challenges that they are presented with daily. My books focus on topics such as accepting differences in others and also in yourself, compromise, bravery, self love, self confidence, self talk, and so much more. My most recent book, Juniper and Rose, We Will Always Come Back, which is the third book in the Juniper and Rose children book series, and also a #1 best-selling book on Amazon, is a story that focuses on separation anxiety in young children. Many children experience separation anxiety during different stages of development. However, in these great times and the new normal, especially due to COVID, children must discover positive ways to cope with adjustment, losses, and uncomfortable feeling. In this story, Juniper and Rose experiences offer children a lesson on trust and allows them to overcome separation anxiety so they can be comforted.
They knew they needed to help Juniper and Rose understand that sometimes mom and dad had to do grown up stuff by themselves, and they needed to reassure their girls that everything was going to be okay. Sometimes mom and dad need to have some alone time with friends, just like you, mom explained. But why can't you have alone time in your room? Rose asked. We promised to be extra quiet while you rest. I got an idea, exclaimed Juniper. You can have a play date with your friends. Rose and I can set up a fancy tea party and we can be your host. Good idea, Rose exclaimed in excitement. It's not the same, girls. We love doing fun things as a family with you. But sometimes we need time away to do grown up things, Dad replied. You know, girls, Mom said, we've never done this before.
As schools are getting ready to reopen their doors to the students, again, I would like to share an exercise so that parents can be able to help their children get mentally ready to go back into the world without them. So, parents, what I want you to do is to create a social story that addresses your child's fears and describe how they are going to overcome their anxiety. Allow your child to narrate their story so they can decide on how they are going to respond in real life. Ensure that you describe how the transition will go. For instance, at drop off, I'll wait until your teacher greets you. Then I'll leave you. I'll leave. You may feel really nervous when I'm leaving, but when your friends get there, you start to feel better. And remember, I will always come back. So when doing this exercise, it's important to read the story to them daily as a way of affirming them and also helping them to affirm themselves. Thank you so much for having me. And again, this is my latest book. It is Juniper and Rose. We will always come back. Thank you.